Yes. Hi, hello everyone. तो कैसे हैं आप लोग? I hope so all of you are doing well. So welcome to another session of the master series of grade 10 जहाँ पे हम next exercise करने जा रहे हैं on the chapter trigonometry. So if you're someone who is new to these sessions and doesn't know exactly कि चल क्या रहा है, so we have this master series for class 9 and 10 जहाँ पे हम NCERT के हर chapter को cover कर रहे हैं. And not only that, we are looking into the concepts first of all. And after the concepts are done, we are looking into the exercise of NCERT. So if you're interested in the grade 9 master series, it's every Monday at 7 p.m. And for grade 10, like today I'm live right now, it's every Friday at 7 p.m. And I believe you guys are aware about the IMB UG exam. In that, grade 10 का syllabus भी include हो रहा है NCERT का. So I believe this series is very helpful to all of those who are aiming for let it be IMB UG or maybe GET as well, because यही basics जो हैं questions में आ रहे हैं in these exams as well. So if you want to explore the previous sessions, I would insist कि आप लोग check करिए Career Launcher CUET का channel, where you will find separate playlist for class 9 and class 10. So there are around 18 to 20 sessions so far. So you can definitely check them out. And ज़्यादा वक्त नहीं जाएगा आपके, it's hardly 20 to 35 minutes का session. So you can just watch all of them in a single day as well. So today we are going to look into the next exercise of trigonometry. So let us have a look at the summary of what all concepts do we have, and then we will also look into the exercise. So before proceeding, let's just have a confirmation. I hope so I'm clearly audible and visible to everyone. Yes. So I believe we are good to proceed. So in the first class that we have done, we have looked into the trigonometric ratios and its values. How do we apply them in the questions? And today we are going to we will do the same thing. So let us just have a look at the questions. So with the help of the questions, we will be understanding the concepts as well. So this is exercise 8.1, as you can see. Let's read the question carefully and हम दोनों parts को solve करेंगे साथ में बैठ के. So in this question, we have in a triangle ABC, right triangled at B. So let's draw a triangle ABC जहाँ पे 90 degree बन रहा है at B. So we have ABC such that AB is 24, my BC is 7, and AC आप calculate कर सकते हो Pythagoras theorem से, right? So hypotenuse क्या है? Pythagoras theorem, so you can find it out, which is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So if you will square 24 and 7 and add them out, कितना आ रहा है? Calculate it down and see. So this is your AC square, and just remember that we are just looking into the positive value of it, जो 25 आएगा. So your hypotenuse is 25. So in this case, let us focus on the first part. In the first part, they are asking us sine A is equal to what? Now remember one thing. दो चीजें पूछ रहे हैं with respect to sin A and with respect to sin C. तो अगर आप फोकस करोगे, एक एंगल बदल रहा है इसमें. So if they are asking you with respect to angle A, so it means this is my theta, and whichever side you have just opposite to that or just straight to that particular angle, BC बन जाएगा हमारा perpendicular, and जिस पे एंगल लाई कर रहा है वो बन जाएगा तुम्हारा बेस. So if AB is the base, BC is the perpendicular, AC is for sure the hypotenuse. But you know sin A is what? Let's come back here. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. It's always perpendicular upon the hypotenuse. So this is what? 7 divided by 25. And we can also calculate cos of A. The angle is with respect to A itself once again. तो यहाँ पे हम निकालेंगे base upon hypotenuse, which is 24 upon 25, and we are done with the first part. Now let's look into the second part. In this case, let's draw the triangle once again. But what you need to just observe is my right angle is still at B, but with respect to C, I'll have to change my ratios. How? So if I'm having ABC, the side which is just in the front of my angle AB, ये act करेगा perpendicular का. But the length is same. The length is same in all the cases, 24, 7 and 25. But perpendicular अब AB होगा and BC will be the base. So it means in the second part of this question, Sine C, which is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, so perpendicular is 24 and hypotenuse is 25, so it means sine C is 24 by 25. And cos of C is base upon hypotenuse, so this is what? So BC is the base, क्योंकि जो angle है मेरा वो इस side पे lie कर रहा है, so this will be 7 upon 25. So both of these parts are done, and I hope so the concept is clear to all of you. Now the next question, we are given a figure 8.13 and we need to find the value of tan P minus cot R. So this is the triangle. So let's first of all calculate individually अलग-अलग कि tan P and cot R का value क्या है. So tan P is what? In general, tan is equal to base upon perpendicular and cot is what? Cot is base upon perpendicular. So let's just rewrite. So this is with respect to the angle R, जो cot है, and tan is with respect to P. So this is my base upon perpendicular. So now let us calculate the value of QR. QR क्या है? PR is the hypotenuse. So PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. So in this case, 13 square is equal to 12 square plus QR square. And if you will calculate this down, ये आपका आ जाएगा 5. So QR is 5. Now another thing that you must notice is with respect to the angle P, जो भी side इसके सामने है, which is QR, it will form as the perpendicular, and PQ will act as the base, and PR is the hypotenuse. So tan P क्या आ जाएगा? Perpendicular upon base, hence 5 by 12, right? And what about cot R? Cot R means with respect to angle R, अब मुझे change करना पड़ेगा. So this means now no longer base and perpendicular are the same. So अब हम change करके देखते हैं that what if angle R is there. So इसके सामने का जो side it is PQ. So PQ will act as the perpendicular and QR will act as my base. So we will have base upon perpendicular. So 5 upon 12. And if you will subtract both of these, because 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12, your answer will be 0. And we are done with this question altogether. Right? So I hope so the first two questions are clear. Now let's look on to the next one. Sin A is equal to 3 by 4. So we need to calculate the value of cos A and tan A. Now for instance, एक triangle बना लेते हैं. For instance, this is my A, this is my B, this is my C. हम assume कर रहे हैं that B पे हमारा 90 degree बन रहा है. So now with respect to this, हमें find करना है value of cos A. So let's focus on one thing. My sine in general क्या होता है? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So what is the value of this? Perpendicular hypotenuse क्या given है मुझे? 3 by 4. So if this is my angle, BC will act as the perpendicular, which will be some 3K. Now remember, this is the ratio which is given to you. So I am assuming that it is some 3K and my hypotenuse is some 4K. Now if you guys will apply Pythagoras theorem, you will get AB as 5K. Okay? So you have got all the values, and now you can simply calculate the value of cos A, which is base upon hypotenuse, which is equivalent to 5K divided by 4K, which is 5 by 4. And if you will look into tan is what? Perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular is 3K and your base is 5K. So 3 by 5 is the value of your tan A. And we are done with this question as well. So it's just कि आप कैसे imagine कर पा रहे हो किसी भी triangle को and calculate कर रहे हो इन सब की values. Now the next one is that if 15 cot A is equal to 8, what is the value of sine and sec? Now let us again एक triangle assume कर लेते हैं just for the sake of imagination, that what is this theta? A is my theta because we are calculating the value of sine and secant in the terms of A. So A, B and C. So BC will act as the perpendicular, AB will act as the base and AC will act as the hypotenuse. So cot in general क्या होता है? Base upon perpendicular, which is equal to 8 by 15. So base is what? Some ratio or some multiple, आप कह सकते हो 8k, and perpendicular is 15k. Now what about the hypotenuse? You can again apply the Pythagoras theorem and you will get the value of hypotenuse as 17k. जब ये मिल जाएगा, now we can calculate the value of sin A, which is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, which is 15k divided by 17k, or 15 by 17 is the answer. And if you're looking out for the next one, which is secant A. Secant A is what? 1 by cos A, or 1 by cos क्या होता है? Base upon hypotenuse, or hypotenuse upon base. So what is the hypotenuse? It is 17k and my base is 8k. So cancelling both of them, I'm getting 17 by 8. Right? So secant is 17 by 8 and my sine is 15 by 17. And we are done with this question as well. So previous question and this question are sort of similar and the process is same. You need to make a triangle ताकि आप imagine कर सको, and then accordingly you are calculating the value which is being asked. Now the next question is, if cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, evaluate the value of these two. हमें इन दोनों की values find करनी है. So now in general, if we say that cot is 7 by 8, let us focus on the first part. If you guys are aware about this identity, A plus B, A minus B means what? A square minus B square. So can you guys observe that 1 plus sine theta and 1 minus sine theta क्या है? It is on a similar line. यही लग रहा है. So it is 1 square, which is 1, minus sine square theta divided by 1 minus cos square theta. So in the numerator, if you will see, we can apply the identity cos square theta divided by sine square theta, and cos theta divided by sin theta whole square. तो ये क्या है? Cot theta whole square. And you guys are aware about the value of cot theta, which is 7 by 8 whole square, which is equal to 49 by 64. And we are done with the first part. So first part का answer है 49 by 64. If you guys have any doubt, please write them down in the comment section and I'll answer it. The next one is the same. If you will see cot square की value, तो मुझे पता है ये, which is 49 by 64. So second part का भी same answer हो जाएगा आपका, which is 49 by 64. Now the next question, if 3 cot A is equal to 4, then what is the value of the expression? ये दोनों expression को हमें find करना है और ये भी check करना है that are they equal to each other or not. So it's a two-step process that we must look into to find the value. So cot A is what? 4 by 3. And what is cot? I can say cot is generally base upon perpendicular. But if I need to say what is the value of tan and cot are reciprocal or sort of reciprocal होते हैं. Tan is what? 1 by cot and cot is what? 1 by tan. So this means tan will be 3 by 4. I can substitute this directly in the given expression. So this is 1 minus tan square and 1 plus tan square. So we are having 1 minus 9 by 16 and 1 plus 9 by 16. So 16 minus 9 divided by 16 and 16 plus 9 divided by 16. So 16 minus 9 is 7 by 25 is your answer. So left hand side we have calculated. अब right hand side calculate कर लेते हैं, which is cos square A minus sin square A. Now let us just make a triangle just to be able to observe कि if I am having this angle A as the theta, A, B and C, the front side जो A के straight है, it will act as a perpendicular, AB is the base and AC is the hypotenuse. So cot is basically base upon perpendicular, so it means my base is what? Yes, और हम ये भी ले सकते हैं. So my perpendicular is 3, some 3k for instance. My base is some 4k and my hypotenuse will be some 5k. So now you know what is the value of cos, what is the value of sine. So cos is what? Write your values, everyone. So it is base upon hypotenuse, so which is 4 by 5 minus, now this is whole square, just remember that. Your sine is 3 by 5 whole square So 16 by 25 minus 9 by 25, it is the same thing which is 7 by 25, and you are done with the question. And हम ये भी कह सकते हैं that yes, both of these are equal to each other because both are equivalent to 7 by 25. And we are done with this question as well. Now let's look in the next question. The next question is, in triangle PQR, at Q, I am having this right angle triangle, and this is my PQR. Now PR plus QR is equal to 25. PQ is equal to 5 centimeters. So what if we are assuming that PR, जो hypotenuse है, it is some x. So PR is x. What will be the value of QR? QR is equal to 25 minus x. Right? Now we need to determine the value of sin p, cos p and tan p. We can do that if and only if हमें x की value पता हो. So with the help of Pythagoras theorem, you guys can calculate the value of x. So it is what? X square is equal to 5 square plus 25 minus x ka whole square. So this is what? 625 plus x minus of 50x. I can cancel out x square from both sides. This is your x square. And what we are left with is 50x is equal to 650. So the value of x is 0 cancel and we are left with 13. So now you know that your hypotenuse is 13 and 25 minus 13 is 12. So now with respect to p, we are calculating sin p, cos p, tan p. So it means your perpendicular is 12, your base is 5 and your hypotenuse is 13. So it means if we will just calculate these values, which is what? Sin p is what? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So it is 12 by 13. Now let us look out for the next one. Cos p is what? Base upon hypotenuse, which is 5 by 13. And finally, tan p is nothing but sin by cos, so which is 12 by 5. And we are done with this question as well. Right? So I hope so this question is also clear to everyone. And the concepts are easy to understand also. Now in the next class, we will be looking at the last exercise of trigonometry, which is very important. So hoping to see you all. And if you guys have any queries, please write them down in the comment section. And thank you so much, everyone. Feel free to subscribe, like, share it with your friends.